Now, I like watching movies as much as anyone, but in a couple movies, there are things that irritate me so bad that they turn me into the angry video game nerd. I'm certain that you might feel the same way, but for now, here are 10 things in these movies that make me wish I could tell that the movie would suck just by looking at its cover. Focusing on one element only. Sometimes, one element tends to be more important than others. Does this mean you should outright ignore the others? Hell no! For example, in Hotel Transylvania, they put the focus on being funny. This was a big mistake as it failed to tell a good story. Number 9. In-film advertisements. Being bombarded with product placement makes you feel like a victim of advertising. It's obviously part of a marketing ploy, which sucks the fun out of the viewing pleasure. If you think the running time of The Wizard was a sellout for the Power Glove, you may want to rethink that when the Cat in the Hat directly advertises to you Universal Studios. But you know what they say, we've got to have money. Celebrities in animated movies. Apparently, Hollywood believes that if you don't use celebrities for the voices, your film will flop. What the hell is wrong with using actual voice actors? They're obviously more qualified for the job. Voice actors have the correct talent for their roles, while celebrities sound like they're just reading off the pages. It's not easy memorizing, you know. Terrible twists. This can get very annoying if it becomes a tradition. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to come up with one of the most idiotic, cliched, overused, and outright stupid twist endings? There are a lot of choices, but the traditional choice is M. Night Shyamalan. I hate him so much. Modernization. This mainly applies to the more recent films. When you make an adaptation or a movie that takes place long ago, stick to the setting and don't modernize it. Being trendy to attract big bucks is a stupid way to get others to see it. Number 5. And get ready because this is where things really get bad. The comic relief. The focus of the movie should be on the hero and the villain. Or heroes and villains, if there's more than one. If you give major screen time to the comic relief, it makes the role of our main characters fucking pointless. Give the screen to those who truly deserve it. Number 4. Listening to focus groups. Do you know what made people like Walt Disney, Jim Henson, Chuck Jones, Tim Burton, Steven Spielberg, and Dr. Seuss popular? They created what they wanted to see, not what focus groups want to see. These groups will only sabotage your product, and you'll be left with nothing to be happy about. Sad, but true. Number 3. Unnecessary sequels. Unless the movie is good enough, or has more story to tell, sequels show that you are out of ideas. In a future video, I'll go into detail to which film franchises overstayed their welcome and should just go away. Immediately and permanently. coming in at number 2, we have turning the bad guy good. Now, some of you might call that nitpicking, I understand, but I believe villainy should be taken seriously. Going soft on your baddies gives everyone the impression that every bad guy has a good guy just waiting to break out. Not cool, man. And the number one thing I hate about movies is being ripped off by Hollywood when the whole film is over. This is why you should listen to your critics. If you buy a ticket to a movie and you realize it's extremely atrocious, getting your money back isn't an option. These companies tend to rip you off and don't care one bit. And it's really stupid. These companies are really agitating. And you know why? Okay, sorry for all that rage. Now that I'm calm and collected, this concludes my top 10 things I hate about movies. Agree with my list? Is there something about movies that irritate you? Feel free to leave your answers in the comments and subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks for watching.